This week in Red Dead Online has been absolutely amazing. We have received so much new DLC in this new spring DLC update. We received new co-op missions and new story missions, new stranger missions and other free roam missions, posse versus challenges, dynamic events, poker, the overrun showdown mode. We got the Lamat revolver DLC weapon. We got a ton of clothing, playing styles, the hostility system, and other balances and improvements, and a whole lot more. We also got an exclusive PlayStation Plus offer, and you could play free until May 27th if you have just a regular PlayStation and don't have PlayStation Plus. You could play Red Dead Online for absolutely free, and Rockstar has detailed some new things coming up in the next couple days here in Red Dead Online, and also some huge DLC updates coming this summer, and we are going to be talking about that in this video. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you smack that like button down below. It would greatly help me out. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Also, follow my Twitch. All these links are down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome back to the channel, and let's start talking about this. So, Rockstar detailed some things in tomorrow's DLC update that will be coming, and those things include new free roam missions and clothing both on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One consoles coming tomorrow, May 21st, along with a new PlayStation 4 early access content drop, and you guys need to keep an eye on the PlayStation blog for more of those details coming soon. And then a look at next Tuesday on May 28th, we can look for the Head for the Hills showdown mode and a Wild Animal Kills competitive free roam challenge and much more, followed by the Public Enemy showdown mode and the Railroad Baron free roam event, where you as a player can capture railroad cars on a moving train on June 4th. And then the last drip feed cycle of this Red Dead Online Spring DLC update is June 11th's update that includes the Sport of Kings showdown mode, plus new limited time and permanent clothing item additions to the Wheeler, Rawson & Company catalog. And of course, like I described in my Red Dead Online free gold bars video, Rockstar is continuing with the weekly bonuses that's giving out free Red Dead Online cash, other Red Dead Online gold gifts, increased payouts on missions, exclusive gifts, care packages, and all of that stuff. Now, we do have another thing to talk about here, and those are the new roles coming this summer, including the Bounty Hunter, Trader, Collector, and more roles in the future after that, although they weren't specified in this newswire, but Rockstar did hint at future things. So let's read what it says on the newswire here, talking about these new roles coming this summer to Red Dead Online. With the foundation of Red Dead Online now established, future updates will offer new ways to fully inhabit your character as you progress in multiple roles and carve out your own place on the frontier. Starting this summer, players will be able to take on the first 3 of a new series of roles: track down wanted criminals as a bounty hunter, search the world for treasure and other exotic items to sell as a collector, or build a business at a camp as a trader, and a whole lot more. Each new role will come with a range of unique gameplay along with a host of new outfits, weapons, and other reward items to earn. Players will have the option to focus on a single specific role to advance quickly and unlock each role's unique attributes, or simultaneously progress across multiple roles as you play naturally to create your own unique character and path through the frontier. Experience Red Dead Online now to familiarize yourself with the world and prepare for the launch of these new roles this summer, and of course, stay tuned for more information. So this is super exciting. The 3 new roles coming this summer, we'll talk about it again: Collector, Trader, and Bounty Hunter. Right off the bat, it seems like the general consensus of people are going to be going Bounty Hunter. I feel like that's the most popular. I've seen a lot of comments on my channel. Everyone wants to be a Bounty Hunter, and it's going to be interesting to see how Rockstar can balance when a overwhelming majority of players want to be a Bounty Hunter. That's a reason that I want to be, just to join in with the fun and advance through the Bounty Hunter tiers quickly and advance through that role, so I can give you guys the best tips and tricks if you guys want to progress that character role faster. But I feel like Trader or Collector may be the better ways to go. Both of those are pretty sweet. I want to search the world for treasure, and I also want to collect, these exotic items and sell them. And honestly, both sound super cool. I would like to build a business at my camp and not just have Crips take, $3.75 from me every single day for having a large camp. But these are some of the things I am super excited for. Now, Game Informer came out with an exclusive interview from Rockstar Games and Rob Nelson, who is Rockstar North's co-head, and he details some things about the huge updates coming to Red Dead Online, and we're going to talk about a few of his quotes so that you guys can see Rockstar's grand vision, and let me tell you, this is super exciting. So just jumping right into this, Rob Nelson starts off with saying that we want to build something with Red Dead Online that feels authentic and right in the world of Red Dead, says Rockstar North co-head Rob Nelson. You know, do things that maybe wouldn't make as much sense or wouldn't be available in the GTA world. So just right off the bat, guys, you could tell that Rockstar's plans are to deviate from the success of Grand Theft Auto Online, what made it successful, and a lot of things made Grand Theft Auto Online super successful, like the consoles it came out on, the time, the lack of competition when it initially launched, and things like that. And now Rockstar plans to be even more ambitious. Now, a lot of us thought, and at least a lot of us hoped, that Rockstar would be ambitious with Red Dead Online. We weren't hoping that they would just give us a multiplayer to make us happy but not really take it anywhere. Rockstar is planning this to take it to space and pretty much into a new galaxy, and it's super exciting to see what they have planned. So Rob Nelson goes on to talk about Red Dead Online, saying that with Red Dead, we want to look at what we enjoyed about the open world experience, the ability to feel like you were really existing in that world and you could roleplay in that world, and then extrapolate that out into what it could mean when you have a character that is truly your own. Nelson says, we don't want to just pigeonhole you into being a criminal, but allow you a number of roles that you could take forward from the ground up. Now, this is really exciting. Again, he's kind of making references here to GTA Online and the Red Dead Redemption 2 story, saying that everyone enjoys Rockstar's open world experiences, but something with Grand Theft Auto Online, and even in a sense in the Red Dead Redemption 2 story as well, you're always a criminal. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you're an established gang member. In GTA Online, you're this crazy online criminal who could do pretty much whatever he wants, build up different illegal businesses and all these crazy things. And to an extent, that will be coming to Red Dead Online, and that is part of where the world is based. But it's more than that. It's deeper. If you want to be a criminal, you can. If you want to be a bounty hunter and a loyal, honorable man, you can. If you want to be a trader, a collector, and all the other different roles that will be coming, you can. And Rob Nelson says that we are trying to take what we think is special about the world and expand the level at which you can interact with that. Nelson says the goal is to be able to take hunting, collecting, bounty hunting, or whatever much further than we were able to do with single player. In some ways, we have to get Red Dead Online back up to the level of immersion that we were able to achieve with the single player. The scope for us to take it far beyond what we're able to do there is limitless, and that's really exciting. So again, confirmation, Rockstar wants to make Red Dead Online more expansive and more immersive and more deep and rich than the Red Dead Redemption 2 story and single player. This is something that for the time being, I thought they really, you know, there would be no way to achieve it. But of course, Rockstar always has a way. They always find a way. And this is their plan, is to bring it to something so incredible, just like the story. And it's still going to be its own thing. It's going to be original. It's going to be unique. And it's going to be just as much fun. And that is super exciting about what Rob Nelson has to say. Now, he says one last thing here. And he says, what we're doing with this game is asking, what are the steps involved if it took you months or years or whatever to get to that? What would it be for you to start a business in your camp, to move on to becoming a Leviticus Cornwall and owning a railway or mine? Again, insane information here, insane hints. This isn't necessarily confirmed. Rob Nelson isn't coming out and saying we're going to have a, you know, quote unquote Leviticus Cornwall DLC where you can own a mine, or own a railway, or even there may even be an industrialist role that you could play. That is something that's totally possible. This is Nelson not necessarily confirming any DLC, although this is the scope that they have. This is their grand vision of saying, what would it take for you to start from basically nothing and build up an empire? Similar to GTA Online with all your ill-gotten gains businesses, but this is a lot more deep. It's more of a story, and it's a journey. It's a path. It's an adventure. It's not like you're just grinding missions and all of a sudden you have all this money and you can buy your coke business or your meth business or some other CEO office in Grand Theft Auto Online. You could buy a railway or a mine and own that stuff, and that could be the role you fulfill in the grand scheme of the world of Red Dead Online. All players can serve their own purpose, and of course, Rockstar's plan is to harmonize all of that to make it feel like one cohesive whole, because again, the sum of all the parts is greater than the whole. And that holds especially true with Red Dead Online. Rockstar wants us to be patient. Rockstar wants us to hang in there. I want to be patient. I want to hang in there, and I hope you guys feel the same way. I'm excited for the new DLC update coming tomorrow that's bringing a host of new things to Red Dead Online, including some PlayStation 4 early access content, as well as new free roam and stranger missions, and other unique clothing both for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One starting tomorrow, May 21st. May 28th, June 4th, and June 11th all have great DLC updates that I'm looking forward to as well. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Red Dead Online so far. I know there have been some server issues this week. I was experiencing some big blue screen errors on Thursday, but I haven't had a chance to play since Thursday. But now I'll be logging back on today to stream, and I hope everything's kind of fixed. Maybe they'll hot fix it in the Tuesday, May 21st update. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.